Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we are playing World of Dota, which is of course made by Panda Life, and we are still on our journey through the 5 new heroes, and today we're playing some Abaddon. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright friends, we got ourselves Abaddon, and we're gonna go for the int build. Now I apologize. I just tried the jousting build, which is a really fun build where you lose all of your abilities and you can kind of like charge at things, but it's not actually fun. So it's fun in concept, right? It's fun in theory, but I just tried it and it plays really awkwardly and it's really weak and it's not ready. It's just not ready in my opinion, and I think we're better off giving it a bit more time, letting Panda Life refine the build. Can you not? Oh, I gotta go now. Great, thanks. Well, I'm nearly dead already. Oh, great. I'm just this is going exactly how I would like it to be. Perfect. No, that's fine. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna run away then. I'm just gonna run away. I'll just be last. That's okay. Didn't wanna do better than that anyway. Anyway, so we're gonna do the int build today, and we will do jousting at some point in the future after it's been, you know, buffed a little bit and fixed up a little bit. It's cool in theory, but in practice it's just not quite as exciting as I would like it to be. Hello. Can I come in here? No, you're healing too much. That's okay. So, let's play the int build. Increases miscoil self-damage. Miscoil triggers on all enemies in a radius. Can you not? I'm just trying to, like, do literally anything. Friends, please. So, with this, miscoil deals more damage to ourselves, but it's also an AoE spell, which is, nice, I guess. Oh, I'm just having the worst time. I gotta be honest with y'all. We're just having the worst possible time. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Curse of Awareness some things. You know, take down these creeps. Thank you very much. There's you. Okay. I would like this, is what I'm saying. But now I'm getting hit for it. But I guess I got it, so it's fine. And now I run. And I might be dead. I mean, I'm probably dead. Oh, no. No. I got cornered. Well, it happens. So, anyway, this scales with our int, so we are going to need some int. But we don't really need mana, so we're not gonna need these abilities there. But other than that, it's honestly a fairly straightforward build. We just kind of like slam miscoil at things, and then things die with miscoil. And mostly I'm very excited for the capstone talent. That one is quite impressive. At least in theory. We'll see if it ends up working out. Can you not just please? Yeah, it's just such a nightmare. Luckily I had that shield rune. I don't think I get away scot-free if I don't have that shield rune. Oh, I'm not getting away anyway, so let's get some more spell damage here. Yeah, it's fine. This is just something that happens. Okay, you have another requirement for the crime deck. It needs to have Crime Novelist just because that art is so fucking cute. Okay, so Dr. Teaspoon found out that Magic the Gathering just added a mechanic that is called Commit a Crime. And now he wants, now he keeps talking about it. So I said we gotta build a Commit a Crime deck. And apparently now I need to also include the Crime Novelist into it. So this is becoming very complicated very quickly. Let me just get these and then run. Oh no. Okay, you got me. That's fine. I do appreciate that committing a crime is a thing now. Although, unfortunately, the crime novelist doesn't fit into the commander I was talking about. So now I need to find one that also has red in it. So I can include crime novelist. God. Well, the thing is, red kind of makes sense for it anyway, because... please? Why? What have I done? What crime have I... Oh my god! That's it! I shouldn't be building a crime deck. That's why I'm getting punished. Oh, man. Yep, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. So, by the way, we're just gonna go for spell crit, because this is a build that's gonna rely on blasting people. Oof. Oof. You know what? I figured out which crimes we have committed. This right here, this was the crime. How dare I do this? Frankly, that was very rude. Okay, let's see if I can heal up and come back and deal with this in a moment. Okay, Miscoil can be applied to an area. That's actually, like, it's not as important, is it? Not right now. Just means we can cast it on the floor. Here we go, borrowed time. Is this really? I guess I'll take it. Increased radius is alright. Having the ability to just kind of like cast it into Fog of War could also be handy. Okay. Look at us. We had just a nightmare start, but now we're actually doing really, really well. #1 in network. This may or may not be because I got some lucky creeps. Oh my god. I'm so glad that this dude just like, alright, no creeps. Let me just stun him and then leave. Perfect. No, please. Please, I'm just an Abaddon. I mean no harm. Please leave me alone. Oh my god, there's another one. Yeah, don't chase me. There's nothing here. Okay. So the spawns have been slightly in our favor. But I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna complain about it. Lion versus Wraith King. I'm guessing the lion. I don't know. Could be either one. Let's come in here. We want to get more spell damage, right? And then we can get increased Miscoil mana cost, and this reduces its cooldown, which is nice. But let's give it a sec before we pick that up. Right, like let's just, I'm not saying we'll delay it for a long time. I'll probably just get this and then level this up. Because increased mana cost is actually kind of significant, especially this early on. And sure, reduced cooldown is nice. It's very nice, I'm not complaining. But, you know, mana cost. That is actually kind of important. Restore 40% mana, god tier item for Medusa. Oh yeah, people have been complaining about this with Medusa. This thing is broken with her. For sure, for sure. It's already a bit of a journey here, but we're trying our best, right? Gonna commit some crimes, have a good time. Thanks, Abaddon. How does crime work in Magic the Gathering? It's just when you point at something. So anything that your opponents do, if you target it, then that's a crime. You're not allowed to point at things. If you point at something, that's a crime. Alright, take down these guys. Yeah, we need that Kaya for the extra mana. Because otherwise we just don't quite have a great way of actually using, you know, the reduced cooldown. I mean, honestly, we might just want to wait with that longer, but I do need to invest the points somehow. Oh, Spell Life Steal is actually a fine place to invest. So here's the thing with that upgrade. That upgrade is obviously really nice. Once we have infinity mana, which we will eventually get, once we have infinity mana, we will happily take a cooldown reduction in, oh damn, a creep blocking that spawn. How rude. But we will then happily trade some of that mana for cooldown reduction. It's just, early on it can be a little bit more difficult to justify something like that. Ooh. This could be a problem, maybe not. I mean, I actually think we're really strong right now. Oh, okay, lucky you. Can we do this? I mean, again, I do think we're really strong. Oh, it's Daystalker. Daystalker has healing, so we gotta be a little careful with that. And a really high amount of healing, too. These right here. And I think with that, we've actually cleared this entire area. So maybe just heal up for a moment and then reset. I could try and take down these. Oh yeah, nice. Very convenient. This is actually super handy, this Arcane Ring. Huge amount of mana regen from that. Leave a thumbs up, or I'm gonna get even closer. Wait, does that mean counterspell Magic the Gathering is a crime? Yes. Is it? I don't know if actually targeting a spell that your opponents control counts as a crime. I know permanents and players and graveyards are crimes. I'm not sure if a spell is a crime. Huh. Something worth looking up. Not right now though. Especially since there's gonna be a lot of people that have already turned off the video because I dared mention Magic the Gathering. I kind of get it. Y'all aren't here for that. Y'all aren't here for that. I know. Targeting spell or an ability is also a crime. Alright, then counterspelling is a crime. I mean, to be honest, we already knew that. So, we almost have our spell crit. I hope spell crit doesn't apply to damage I deal to myself. Like, I assume it doesn't. But I also hope it doesn't. It would be really bad if it did. So come over here, pick up this, and get some more spell lifesteal, get some int per level, and then increase miscoil damage and healing based on our int. This is something that'll be very, very strong. Because it's a low cooldown ability, easy to use, super spammable. So we're just gonna throw it out and constantly deal damage with it. And that's also, I think you can tell why I want to get the spell crit. Because A, that's int, B, that's mana, and C, well, it's spell crit. Alright, that's so far not a problem. Okay, that's a good hit. And I think that should be it. Nice. Level up borrowed time. I don't think I'm gonna bother with that big creep. We're not so good at killing big creeps. We're really good at killing the smaller ones. But the bigger ones can be a bit scary. What's a good int-based item for us? What are other people playing? Lots of int builds, actually. Well, if there's that much int, doesn't... where's that one? The Staff of Raindrops? Ah, but that gives mana. I mean, that could still be alright. That could still be alright. So, you have a pretty tough matchup against us, right? Because of our inbuilt silence. Yeah. Level this up. But that item right there, the one I pointed out, it's really nice if you're going up against a lot of casters, because it just like prevents their damage output. I mean, it would be good against us too. But likely just get Shiva's Guard first. I mean, Shiva's Guard is pretty much an all-base item, right? Yeah. We could also get Ioskadi, to be honest, because, you know, we have our Curse of Avernus. So attacking is actually something we're pretty good at. That sucks. Oh, I should have... Wait, there was another one? Oh. Sorry. I should have used my ultimate there. I relied on the automatic trigger, but I should have, like, actually cast it to get out of the stun and then finish off the creep. That was actually a huge misplay. It's okay. It happens, right? But it's a little bit unfortunate. Can we do anything here? No. Okay, I think I'm just gonna keep my Arcane Ring. I think it's really nice. Lion versus Wraith King. Well, the Lion is a much higher level. It's got a lot more money. So it makes sense to me. Maid of Discord only builds into these two, right? I think this item should be good, Shiva's Guard. What else is going on? There's a Strength Wraith King, Agility here. And then, but like it's all casters actually. Although the Medusa build isn't all casting. Does she have Mana Ring? No, okay. Thank God. That could have been an issue. I'm a bit worried about the Medusa. If we're going up against Medusa, then funnily enough, Diffusal Blade should be on the table. Like, it's actually a pretty good item against her. I think I'm just gonna get a Mage Slayer though. It's some decent stats for us. We don't mind attack speed. We don't mind some extra mana. And then we get magic resistance against all of these casters, which seems good. Okay. Level this up. And this also gives some int, which is what I like about it, right? We can build this into our Mage Slayer, which gives some int, and then build that into a Mage Destroyer, which gives even more int. And we just kind of want any tiny bit of intelligence we can find, because it all adds to our damage output with Mist Coil, which is going to just explode once we get our Capstone Talon. Once we get this down here, but we'll look at it once we get there. For now, Apothic Shield becomes a passive ability and automatically triggers on the hero. So we don't have to cast this anymore, which I'm not entirely sure how useful that is, but well, it is how it is, right? Oh, okay. Well, I'm clearly not doing enough damage. I'm clearly not getting there. So, cooldown 6 seconds right now. And it also gives us mana regen. Oh, I guess now we can get this. Oh, that's kind of fun. So, we can just lower this cooldown even more. Is there any way we do enough damage? I actually think so. Right? Like, it's fine. Yeah. For the moment, it's still fine. Nice. So I don't need this, but I would like the increased Apothic health threshold. But that's okay. We'll get there once we get there, right? Right, I can't attack right now. That's fine. The passive shield is actually so nice. I have to say, that is quite fantastic. Nice. Take this down. So cooldown now reduced by 1 second. Increased mana cost, but that's okay. Because we get that mana regen. And we also want an Octarine Core, right? Like Octarine Core is an always purchase for us. It doesn't give int, which is slightly unfortunate. Give me back old Octarine Core. Cowards. Give me back the Octarine Core that built with intelligence and gave spell lifesteal. The good stuff. Hello. I cannot hit. Oh. One more? Nice. We get ourselves int here, cooldown reduction. I think I'll level up this first. There are so many good upgrades here that we're still looking for. I mean, that's awesome. That's always great when you're playing a hero and you're just like, damn, I need more points because there's so many good upgrades that are actually really valuable. That's not always the case. For some characters, you just ask yourself, well, what even is the point of this? Come over here. Slam this. Thank you very much. It's actually kind of crazy how quickly we're clearing stuff with this. But these blasts, I mean, they deal 500 damage each. That certainly adds up quickly. I don't think that even needs to add up. I think that's just a huge amount of damage. Ooh, pig. Nice. I'm just kind of working on the Octarine Core. I know I am an Octarine Core enjoyer. But I also just think it's good here. Can we catch up? Probably not. Hello. One more. And that's it. Sick. We keep getting these bad spawns. Alright, increase the Apothic shield barrier health. And then we get ourselves probably just more int right now. So we deal more damage. And then we're closing in on the capstone. We're actually getting really, really close to it. And we're clearing these creep camps so insanely quickly. It's really crazy because like this Apothic shield passive effect, I didn't think it was going to be that impressive. But an important factor here is that it constantly recasts itself, so we get the explosion all the time. And that actually makes a huge difference. I thought we were just going to like have the shield active until it explodes, right? But no, it's just constantly reapplying itself. That's sick. Alright, almost have our vitality booster. Did I really clear the entire circle? That's crazy. Alright, here's my Octarine core. Sick. Do we like Ioscadi more?
Death Knight
or
gameplay.
Shivas
Looking
Guard?
forward to seeing it in YouTube. Cheers, Baumi.
Thank you so much, Edge Emperor. That's very nice of you. So, here we go. Remove borrowed time. So a big sacrifice is what we're about to make. But in turn, we gain Rain of Coil. Hits random enemies nearby with a miscoil. Oh. Sorry. Hits random nearby enemies with miscoil every 0.5 seconds. Yeah. With 6 of them. So again, really huge sacrifice we're making. This better be worth it. But it is going to be just an enormous amount of damage, right? Okay. Whew. So Shiva's Guard. Yeah, I think we get Shiva's Guard because it's just like another way to amplify our spells. Alright, the Shiva's Guard AoE effect is probably more damage than the additional int from the Ioscadi. And by probably, I mean certainly. Man, this Lion is just cleaning up. Lion keeps taking down the everybody that's fallen behind. None of them stand a chance when going up against this little man. So next up, we want cooldown reduction, right? That's really important actually. Do we care about debuff duration? Maybe not. We can probably start dipping a bit into some other paths instead of going for debuff duration. Like maybe some strength wouldn't be too bad. So I'm just gonna blast this Rain of Coil because I want to see it in action, right? Alright. Wasn't really that impressive, but I can see how it would be dangerous for a hero to go up against that. Although losing borrow time does hurt, doesn't it? God, it better be worth it. Borrow time is not a spell easily given up. Okay, there's a nuke. We're chasing. Oh. Okay, there's a stun. We got that. Silence. Nice. Another one of these. E-Blade. Flavorlicious, thank you very much for gifting us up. Appreciate it. Come on. Nice. This right here kind of replaces borrow time, to be honest. The Apothic shield self-casting. You saw it also dispelled me right there. That's so good. That is so good. Like, it might just be fine to not have borrowed time because Apothic shield is just unbelievably powerful and carries us anyway. Okay. Finally got my thesis done and I finally can relax. That's sick. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, we'll pop this bad boy. See, right there, that was actually pretty good damage. Like, it wasn't that impressive when we were using it on creeps or on multiple heroes at once. But when it's just like one opponent, one target, that does add up, doesn't it? That certainly hurts. Spell I Steal. I really think we want more just like damage. Just more magic damage amp in some way, right? Like either int, or we could get an E-Blade possibly. Because while we were able to get that kill, it also wasn't, you know, as easy as I would like it to be. So maybe we can get a Hex or something like that. Mage Slayer upgrade, yeah, that's for sure. We're definitely getting that. Also, I am actually running out of mana, which is kind of crazy. I'll just use this. I mean, it's got a pretty low cooldown now, 30 seconds. With all of our cooldown reduction. Yeah, we can just kind of slam it, no problem. So, what's our plan regarding this Medusa? Yeah, let's just kind of take her down, right? Oh, you got her. There we go. That should take care of this, right? Nice. That was a bit mean that we were ganging up on the Medusa, but I think me and Align both realized that if we don't, then she'll just never die. Let's get rid of the Medusa and then figure out our fight afterwards. So, do we care about Spell Lifesteal Amp? Do we care about mana loss reduction? Not really. Mana regen? Debuff duration maybe? Not really. Because we could go over here and get... no, we don't want to remove Apothic Shield. That seems terrible. Strength, magic resistance wouldn't be too bad. We could just like go for HP. There's nothing really great here. There's some armor, movement speed. Movement speed could be alright. You know what? I'm gonna go for the debuff amp and probably get the Spell Lifesteal amp too. Like those seem alright. It's mostly just that I don't think any of the other branches seem to have something that we particularly care about. So maybe best to just stay in int and focus on what we already got. Mana loss is good. Yeah, our mana is actually being used up so quickly. It's crazy, isn't it? Wait, does this use mana? Oh, it does! Ooh, okay. Okay. That's why we're always low on mana. Because the passive Apothic Shield actually uses mana. It's just casting it, right? It's literally just casting Apothic Shield. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to Yules me. That seems questionable. On that note, maybe we want a Yules. Alright, mana loss reduction seems really good now, actually. That seems really good. Hey, Star Cloud!
Geriatric. Also hope you're doing good, my guy.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm doing good. You know, today we took care of something that I've been... like, it's a really minor... I guess it's not really that minor. So, one of the problems we have with our new apartment here... I guess, is it even new? We've lived here for over a year now. Anyway, one of the problems we have with our apartment is that it gets really hot up here in the summer. Because, like, we're right below... Like, well, I guess this is a rooftop room, right? So, it gets really hot in here during the summer. And there's no AC. Now, the easy solution to this, which does work, like, let me just say that right away, like, this is a solution that is easy and works, is to just open up the windows in the evening to let some of the hot air out and let some cool air in. Not that complicated, right? Problem, it's a lot of insects. I mean, I currently have a wasp buddy in the room right now, who I let in last night, and I haven't been able to get out just yet. So the wasp buddy is just kind of like up there right now. Look, if I ever manage to actually get my hands on the wasp buddy, I will try to capture it and let it go outside again. But so far, it's just been all the way up at the ceiling, and I can't get there. So what am I gonna do about it? Anyway. But that's kind of like been the problem last year, where it was really hot, but I couldn't really open up the windows properly because insects would come in. So, what we did today, finally, we got some like fly nets. which we're gonna put on all the windows. Just ordered that. I know it's not a huge deal, but it's just like something where I'm like happy to have it out of the way, right? And then hopefully that should address that issue a little bit. That should help with that. Also got some fans. Like a standing fan so we don't die. Flying Nets was gonna be my suggestion. Yeah, look, last year we didn't really know it was gonna be like that, right? That was kind of like an ongoing development and could have dealt with it. And point being, now I know, and now we have a plan, and we're gonna try if that works. Currently, we only have nets for the like ceiling windows. I'm hoping to maybe install a fly net on the really big windows that we have in our living room as well. But the problem with those windows is that they are really high up, right? And they are really big, so it's not so easy to just install a fly net on them. We'll see. We'll figure out a solution if we need it. First, we're gonna just try this. But anyway, that was that. Bonk here. God, our farming speed is still so good. It's crazy to me. Alright, let's get this Mage Destroyer next. I do also kind of feel like we might need more HP. Because like, all things considered, we actually don't have that much life, right? We're difficult to kill, kind of? I mean, earlier we did nearly die a couple of times, so... It's kind of tricky. Can you talk to the landlord about installing an AC? Oh, they won't. ACs aren't considered standard in Germany, and there's no... I mean, it would be incredibly expensive, and they would want to, like, you know, offload that cost onto us. And honestly, it's not like even our landlord is particularly shit, it's just, like, not standard. And to be honest, like, I get why it's not standard, because, you know, for a very long time in Germany, you just didn't really need an AC. But now with climate change ramping up, with it getting hotter and hotter and hotter, well, maybe it would be a good idea, yeah. But currently it's really difficult to get people to, you know, to convince somebody of that. It's also extra tricky, to be honest, because the upstairs area that I'm talking about, it's got really high ceilings, which is nice. Except it makes it horrible for AC, like very difficult to cool with AC if you have a room that has a big volume of air, which is what's going on here. Anyway, sorry. So, we've got an inventory slot, at least one with this quelling blade. What do we want? Anybody got any suggestions? I mean, the obvious thing would be like a Hex or a Yules. I kind of like Hex, to be honest. I like Hex more because then we can just kind of try to combo people down. We could also get Refresher and try to combo people down, though. Okay, could you just not run? Oh, goodbye. I guess we're not getting that. I'll just take the creep then. Refresher would be really good. I guess we could replace Boots with Hex. And then get a Refresher. Well, so that probably actually means the other way around, right? We get Hex first and then replace Boots with a Refresher. And that seems like it should be pretty powerful. Do I just slam one of these? Yeah, I don't think it should... I don't think it's gonna be enough damage by itself. Like, we're gonna need a little bit more. Okay, I cannot fight back during this. Alright, okay, Straka's dead. That's fine. Honestly, Apothic Shield is actually so carrying us. It's crazy, right? That is insane how much work the Apothic Shield is doing. Crazy powerful. What about those window ACs that Americans like to use? No, it doesn't work. Again, those kinds of things are... Well, I mean, it might work, but they are really expensive. And I've done a little bit of research into this. Not a huge amount, so if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But basically, like, when you're looking to have an AC, you buy the AC based on the volume or like of the cubic meters of the room, right? The more cubic meters, the more powerful an AC you need. And the problem with the room that's up here, the two rooms that would need to be cooling, huge cubic meter footage because of really high ceilings. So it's just like not a great, easy fit. So, okay, what are we building next? Just the Hex, right? I think Hex is fine. Because it's also a bunch of int. And I like being able to disable people. Seems good. No creeps. People are catching up. I mean, that's gonna happen, right? Come here. Nice. So, we have a Hex now. And... Ooh! Is that ever good? No, right? It's actually not. That's disappointing. It's not good. Because, like, soon the Medusa... Soon it's gonna be the Medusa and the Night Stalker remaining, I assume. Unless the Wind Ranger pulls off a miracle here. And they're both just gonna attack me. Like, Night Stalker is just straight up a physical damage build, right? And Medusa, she's using Revenant's Brooch, but yeah, it's not good. It's not good. That's a shame. What do we get? Just get Apex for now? 70 int. That's quite a lot. Daystalker? Yeah, it's Daystalker. So, Daystalker build is just a right-click build. It's agility, it just tries to punch things in the face, right? That's it. So. We're gonna be, we're gonna need to itemize for that. I mean, yeah. Medusa is also gonna be a problem. Luckily, we already have some defense for her. We are keeping that in mind. Right, this helps. An Apothic shield is pretty fantastic. But we do need to figure out how we kill her. That, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know how we deal enough damage. I just don't think this will do it, right? I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad at all, but... Is that enough to kill a Medusa? Like, I just don't think so. But what we're gonna just need to get is a refresher, blast it twice, and hope that that's enough. It's Night Stalker. And I guess the good news is that people don't want to fight us. It's generally a sign that we are pretty powerful. Okay. Let's get the refresher first. I don't think there will be a lot of running, so I'm not so worried about movement speed. Right, Medusa and Night Stalker, they both will want to attack us. They're not gonna try to kite. I mean, if anything should do kiting, it's me. Or like, if anyone. So, does this trigger the Lincolns? It does, perfect. Do we get anywhere close? No. No, we don't even get remotely close. So that's a problem. I mean, I'm just gonna leave it up to the Night Stalker, maybe? Maybe he can be a good friend and take care of it for us. Diffusal instead of boots. No, Diffusal isn't gonna do it. We could replace this, I guess. Mage Destroyer might not be that good against her. I don't know. I think our item set is actually alright. We'll get a Moonkaya for some extra spell. And that's pretty much it. I don't think our items are a problem. Diffusal Blade, we're just not gonna be able to actually attack enough, right? Because we're not really an attack-based build anyways. So trying to do that just feels really inefficient to me. Ooh, that's bad. We'll leave her be. That's so sad. Look at that. Me and the Night Stalker, we are way ahead of her in terms of farm. But we still don't feel like we can fight her at all. Yeah, I don't know if making the Medusa int path be all about mana shield was the best idea. I know it makes intuitive sense, but also, dear God, how the fuck do you kill it? Oh, that's not good. Would you mind not doing this? Am I dead? I have another shield. Wow. A single hit. That's not good. Admittedly, I can't really go for her. I would like to kill her. I would like to try. But in those situations, with all of those creeps around, it's kind of worst case scenario for us, right? So if we had a better opportunity... Okay. But if we had a better opportunity, like in a duel, maybe it's possible. Maybe. These do nothing, right? Just get probably, what? Literally just HP. Seems fine to me. I have a pretty good lead, so unless the Night Stalker finishes something really quickly, we'll be okay. Okay. We don't like any of this. Roll. Full Sky isn't bad. But, man. I think I prefer my int. I need to just deal enough damage somehow, right? It's like the main thing. I need to just somehow kill her. Wrong item. Okay, here's Refresher. Come on, Striker. Justita hasn't done any damage. It's amounted to nothing. Oh, this is such bullshit. God, that hero. Look at that. I mean, she's essentially got 500 health regen. Oh, maybe. Maybe. She's not attacking. I don't know why she's not attacking. She's disarmed. No way. No way. Nope. No way. Oh, maybe? Disarmed the diffuser blade? Damn. Let's go. I feel like she had opportunities to attack there, but I guess she didn't. Maybe she didn't. I mean, that doesn't change our item build. I think our item build is fine. That's good. I'm glad. It's kind of best case scenario, right? So, we don't really care about being disarmed, so that's fine. Got him. All right. Oh, immediate. Immediate BKB, immediate ultimate. Refresher. We're probably dead. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, refresher BKB is really hard to go up against. Nah. Alright, I will just slam this now. I'm hoping, no. I can't get through the double BKB. I just can't do it. Oh man. Hey, to be honest, like I think second place for this build isn't too bad. It's clearly not a top tier build, right? Like I think we can all agree that that build is fine. It's fine. It's not terrible, but it also didn't strike me as particularly powerful. And just like solidly maybe upper mid tier. That's probably it. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I'll definitely appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.